Hey Proton Jockeys, Tony from Techni-Lux here, and I have a really cool product for you this time to look at. It is the Pivot Q512 console, and this thing is amazing. Let's take a look. So this right here is the Pivot Q512. Now this one we also have the Pivot Wing 512 on. You can actually have up to 2 wings on the console, and there's something really neat about the wings that we're going to talk about when we get to the back of it. But the console, as you get it, is just this little guy right here. It includes 6 fader controllers, all of the playbacks, really nice touch sensitive encoders, and a real quick pan tilt joystick. So let's take another look at some of the features close up. The Pivot console uses touchscreen programming for all of the feature sets. It's real easy to get in, set up the address patch that you need for your fixture, get right back out into the Fixture browser, all of the different types of fixtures that are available for it. We give you a nice library on the console, and there's an additional download location that we have on our website for the library with a quick shortcut on the back we'll take a look at later. But once we're out of there, and we get back out into our editor, all we have to do is select a fixture. We can go in, select colors. There's even a CMY color palette that we can work with. It is very easy, very quick to work with. Everything can also be done on encoder, or it can be done with direct access. Once everything is recorded into the console, it all goes back to a series of playbacks. We have 6 playbacks that have intensity faders, but there's a total of 12 playbacks available on 12 different pages, which means you have room for plenty of cues. Each one of the faders can hold a single cue to control a single effect, or we can go ahead and run through a series of cues on one fader. So this thing is set up to handle all of your moving light and LED functions. It is a great little controller. When you get your Pivot, it's going to come with the controller itself, of course, wall wart to plug it in, a really nice little USB light. Oh, look at that. Real nice for programming in the dark. That's where you want to be with your lights. We'll even include a quick start guide and a USB stick. Now, the nice thing about the USB stick is this can go right where the light was. USB stick has the entire fixture library that's currently available. It also has a fixture editor that you can put into your computer and edit up your own fixtures if you need one real quick on the fly. And it has the manual. The entire manual for the Pivot is right here so that you can look it up, put it on your tablet, put it on your computer, use it for learning. But if you need a fixture profile that isn't on the memory stick, I'll show you where you go to get that. The Pivot Q512 comes with 1 DMX out right on the back of the console. Every single time you add a wing, that gives you an additional universe of DMX for up to 3 universes of DMX, or you can add the wireless card that we talked about that will give you a second universe right inside the Pivot Q512. Either way, you can only have 3 universes with whatever combination you get, but you can have wireless, you can have DMX out right out of it, and the other really neat thing is right on the back, there's a QR code where you can go to quickly get your fixture updates and your new library additions. Once the expansion wing is plugged in, you get another universe of DMX out of the expansion wing. So you can have up to 3 universes of DMX with this controller. You get the one that's included with the controller, you get a second one with either an expansion wing or the wireless card, or you can add another expansion wing and have up to 3 total universes of data coming out of the Pivot controller. The Pivot controller, an amazing controller for up to 3 universes of DMX. Wonderful for moving lights, LED, it's got a color picker, it's got the joystick for controlling the moving lights, it's got soft encoders for everything. The MAP on this controller is $1,799, under $1,800, and you can have this amazing Pivot controller. Contact us here at Techni-Lux, contact our dealers, get your hands on one of these as soon as possible, and look for the training videos coming up soon. Thanks, and have a great day.